And the Trump administration announcing it's paying half of November's SNAP benefits. The president holding election eve tele-rallies for Virginia and New Jersey gubernatorial races. We go now live to NTD's Otsu, who's in Raritan, New Jersey, where Republican gubernatorial candidate Jack Ciattarelli of New Jersey is rallying tonight. Good evening, Mari. What's the latest from the Trump administration today?
Steve, good evening. Yes, the Trump administration today is announcing that it's going to use contingency funds to pay for 2 weeks' worth of food assistance benefits in November. This is coming as funding for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, commonly known as SNAP, which supports more than 40 million Americans, expired over the weekend as the government shutdown reached its second month. President Trump said on Friday that he had instructed his lawyers to clarify how to legally fund SNAP as soon as possible. Here's Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson on President Trump's efforts. Watch.
President Trump just truthed out that he's very anxious to get this done, and it's got to go through the courts. The courts keep jamming up things. Democrats are in the middle of a civil war, and they should just open the government. That is the easiest way to do this.
The president is desperate for SNAP benefits to flow to the American citizens who desperately rely upon it. He has bent over backwards, as you know, to get the troops paid, to keep WIC funding going. He's found creative solutions.
However, some Democrats are calling on President Trump to fund SNAP fully, not just partially. And meanwhile, President Trump is expected to participate in election eve tele-rallies for New Jersey gubernatorial candidate Jack Ciattarelli and for Virginia's Republican ticket. President Trump formerly endorsed Ciattarelli last month, and on Sunday he called on Orthodox Jewish voters, communities in Lakewood, New Jersey specifically, to turn out in, quote, huge numbers for Ciattarelli. President Trump cites Lakewood as one of his biggest wins during his 2024 presidential campaign, having gotten more than 90% of the vote there. We visited Lakewood on our way to Ciattarelli's election eve rally here in Raritan. So here's what some of the Lakewood locals had to say. Watch.
Just in the face of anti-Semitism and safety, which is our main concern, I feel that Jack Ciattarelli aligns with President Trump in helping us keep the country very safe. It's actually very petrifying what's going on in New York City, and it's probably going to happen is a lot of Jewish people are going to come over to New Jersey if this candidate wins.
Abraham,
let's get the kids.
It's my son. You want to say hello, Abraham? Hey, kids. Say, definitely Jack Ciattarelli. Jack, by far. First of all, he's a man of the people. He loves pizza. He just seems comfortable in a regular mom and pop store. And I believe that he's going to do what he's going to say he do. Mike Sherrill just doesn't look, she doesn't look so believable. So I'm definitely with Jack. A lot of people are running scared. If New York goes down that route, New Jersey could be the next.
Now, in just a couple of hours, Ciattarelli will be here for his last rally before Election Day. But here's a moment from his first campaign event of the day when his son Jake, an Army captain deployed to Kuwait, surprised him with a visit. Take a look. And tonight, President Trump is weighing in on another election, the New York City mayoral election, endorsing former Governor Andrew Cuomo. He says on Truth Social that he would, quote, much rather see a Democrat who has a record of success win than a communist with no experience and a record of complete and total failure. He says New Yorkers have, quote, no choice but Cuomo because a vote for Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa would, in fact, be a vote for Mamdani. The president further harshly criticizes Mamdani for saying a win by him would bring economic and social disaster to New York City, adding that communist principles have never once been successful in history. Steve, back to you.
NTD's Otsu, excellent reporting live out there in Raritan, New Jersey, where gubernatorial candidate Jack Ciattarelli will be speaking soon. Thank you, Mari.